Imagine a powerhouse football program like Arkansas admitting defeat before the game even starts, scaring away top talent and coaches with a dose of brutal honesty. That's the drama unfolding in the Razorbacks coaching search, and it's got former ESPN star Mark May fired up. Former ESPN analyst Mark May isn't holding back his frustrations with the current crop of candidates vying for the head coaching position at the University of Arkansas. During a recent appearance at the Little Rock Touchdown Club, May urged the Razorbacks to set their sights on a truly game-changing hire for their Fayetteville campus. While he didn't name any specific individuals, his message was clear. In the cutthroat world of the Southeastern Conference, SEC, often hailed as the Premier League in college football, Arkansas needs to punch above its weight and land a superstar coach to have any shot at glory. But here's where it gets controversial. May isn't just calling for ambition. He's blasting the Razorbacks leadership for potentially sabotaging their own chances. To put this into perspective for those new to college football, the SEC is like the NFL of college sports. A conference packed with rivalries, massive stadiums, and programs that routinely produce national champions and Heisman Trophy winners. Competing here isn't just about fielding a team. It's about attracting top recruits who dream of glory and coaches who can navigate the high-stakes battles. May emphasized this when he stated, "They're all great coaches and they've all done a terrific job where they are. But this is the big time. This is the best conference on the planet for college football. It's the SEC. You're playing in the best. Get the best. If you want to compete to win championships, get the best. Get the right guy for the job." In other words, settling for mediocrity won't cut it. Arkansas needs a coach who can bring home rings, not just ribbons. Recent reports have shed light on the names floating around in this search. On3's Pete Nakos highlighted 3 key candidates who were heavily involved in discussions for replacing fired coach Sam Pittman. Then, ESPN's Pete Thamel chimed in over the weekend, adding Alabama's defensive coordinator Kane Wommack to the potential list. Thamel noted that athletic director Hunter Yurachek is expected to make a decision in the near future, keeping the college football world on edge. Speaking of Yurachek, May didn't mince words in his critique. Just before Pittman's dismissal, the athletic director had publicly acknowledged that Arkansas lacks the financial resources to keep pace with SEC rivals, essentially waving a red flag that could deter top hires. May labeled this admission as crazy, arguing it could alienate promising coaches and recruits alike. To explain why this matters, think of it like this. Coaches, especially those with young families, weigh more than just the job's prestige. They consider salary, stability, and relocation costs. If the AD openly admits Arkansas can't match competitors' paychecks, why would a seasoned pro uproot their life for less? And this is the part most people miss. Honesty might be a virtue, but in the ruthless game of recruiting, it could be a fatal flaw. May elaborated, saying, "I'm sure they're good, but they're young guys with young families, and they're going to have to move their families. And they're going to think twice about getting this job when you see your athletic director saying you can't monetarily compete with everyone else. You've got to be crazy to say that publicly. Because 1, the recruits aren't going to come here. 2, if you're a good coach worth his salt, you're probably making as much money as where you are now than coming here. So, why not go ahead and get somebody who wants to be here?" This raises an intriguing counterpoint. Is Yurachek's transparency refreshing in an era of smoke and mirrors? Or is it a self-fulfilling prophecy that dooms Arkansas to mediocrity? Critics might argue that big spending doesn't guarantee wins. Look at high-budget flops in other sports. While supporters could say it's essential for attracting elite talent. To give some context, Arkansas's recent track record under Pittman isn't exactly inspiring. They cracked the college football playoff top 25 just once during his tenure, and the program hasn't seen a 10-win season since 2011, back when Bobby Petrino was the permanent head coach. Petrino is currently serving as the interim coach while Yurachek scouts for a long-term successor. Based on these insights, it's evident that Arkansas might need to loosen the purse strings to truly contend in the SEC's elite company. May seems to believe Yurachek has some serious damage control ahead, particularly if the goal is to reel in a high-profile coach who can turn the Razorbacks into serious playoff contenders. What do you think? Is Mark May right to slam Yurachek's candor, or does the AD deserve credit for realism in a tough market? Should Arkansas break the bank for a big-name coach or focus on building from within? Share your hot takes in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own spin on this SEC saga.